This is Design Safe Radio, where natural hazards researchers strive to make our society more resilient to everything nature throws at us.
So can you give us a little bit of a peek behind the curtain into, like, when we say mass timber, what that means?
Yeah, well, there's this 10-story building has just about every type of mass timber that you can have that is currently made in it. So the walls, there's two types of shear walls in the building. The one type is mass plywood panel, which is those types of veneers like you're talking about, layered up and glued together. And then the other one is cross-laminated timber, which uses 2x4s, 2x6s, depends, kind of laid out. So kind of long direction, one for one layer, and then a cross lamination for the next layer. And they're able to build up big sections in that way. You can kind of see behind me a splice connection. So each of the wall panels is actually about 3 stories to 3.5 stories tall, which is really interesting. That's about as big as we could get delivered to the site on a truck. And then and each one is actually has details that were cut into it using CNC, computer numerical controlled fabrication processes. So they show up to the site almost completely detailed, and then you're able to just essentially take it off the truck and stand it up, and then begin constructing the rest of the building around it.
Very different from a steel and concrete building where you're site building just about everything.
Yeah. It's similar, maybe more similar to steel than it is to concrete, and that components come generally fabricated. But we're not pouring any floors. All the floors are mass timber in the building. Again, different types of mass timber. The beams and the columns here are all LVL, laminated veneer lumber. Such amazing industry partners. They have donated so much material for this test. So shout out to Boise Cascade for the beams and the columns. Shout out to Feral Mass Plywood for the mass plywood panels. Just amazing. The support that we've gotten. But then every floor system is there's 4 different types of floor systems in the building. There's dowel laminated timber, nail laminated timber. There's what we call GLT, glue laminated timber, which is kind of similar to CLT, except you're stacking the boards up kind of next to each other.
Like a big cutting board, sounds like.
Yeah. And then there's some CLT floors as well. Just really amazing opportunity for kind of all of our industry partners to come and bring their products, some of them that are not currently recognized in IBC, and so this is an opportunity to provide some data towards code acceptance of some of the individual products.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Design Safe Radio. We really appreciate it. Smash that like button if you're watching this on YouTube. Hit that little subscribe button. That really helps us out and bring this message to more people who are interested in hearing about how our engineers and scientists are making our society more resilient to everything nature throws at us. A big thank you to our sponsors at the National Science Foundation. Our award number is 2129782, and a big thank you to our program officer, Joy Kowski, who is excellent. And our team at the National Science Foundation's Network Coordination Office for NHERI. Marty LaChance is our question writer and copy editor extraordinaire. Raquel Ruiz manages all things technical and editorial. And Morgan Glass is our social media coordinator. A big thank you to everybody at the NHERI NCO and all of our experimental facilities. Thank you and have a great day.